All right, so here we have a 2006 Honda Element. What we're going to be doing is replacing the valve cover gasket. All right, so the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to take off our covers. They're going to be 10 millimeter. All right, so we have a couple more 10 millimeters here holding our coil packs on. Right, now we'll go ahead and remove our coil packs, our connector. All right, so now we'll go ahead and remove these two 10 millimeters here to remove this cover. All right, so these are going to be our bolts that hold our valve cover on. So we're going to go ahead and loosen up the rest of our stuff. Our hold down, another 10 millimeter. So we have two 10 millimeters here holding our coolant pipes on, that's our vacuum pipe. Okay, so we just kind of push that back. Now we're going to go ahead and remove our mounting bolts. This is our dipstick. We'll go ahead and remove it too. All right, so same thing, some 10 millimeter bolts. I did the clamp, but let me finish doing the hose. So I just wanted to give it a little twist to break it free. All right, then I can just pull it back. All right, so we got another one here, two more here. All right, so it's going to be all of our bolts. So now I just need to wiggle it up. It's going to be stuck. And I'm going to try this trim tool here, just something to wedge. Just being very easy. Right, so that corner, we'll go over here and do this corner. All right, so what we're just kind of getting those tubes off there. All right, so now we need to remove little pieces like this. So the front cover and the actual cylinder head has a little bit of silicone there. We want to go ahead and remove that, so when we put our new when we put our new gasket down, we don't have that bump there where it could leak. So we just kind of want to use a razor blade and kind of scrape it outward. Okay, so they're going to be around the corners. All right, so we got another one there. Another one on this back side. I'm just kind of wiping the perimeter around to get any kind of residue and dirt off of it. All right, so now we're ready to do our valve cover gasket. Okay, so now we want to go ahead and remove our outer perimeter gasket. All right, and then I have our spark plug tubes. Let's see how easy these ones come out. Sometimes you can just grab them. All right, so we're going to go ahead and spray this down with some brake clean. All right, so here we got our new gasket kit from Auto Parts Direct to You. Comes with all of our pieces, our outer hold downs with our gasket and washer, and also our spark plug tube. All right, so this vehicle must have two different styles. All right, so we'll go ahead and identify the ones that we were, so they're going to be these. All right, so these ones would go to a different vehicle. Looks like the tube is a little bit smaller on this one. All right, so we'll go ahead and put these in first. Same side facing up. We'll go ahead and just press it in. All right, so you can push them in. What I'm going to do is just have a socket that's just big enough to catch it on the lip. All right, so I'm just going to use it. Just kind of softly tap it in. You can hear it seat out the bottom. A little lip. All right, this one I think we got in there flush. All right, we just want to make sure that the ridge is the same. And this is a soft blow hammer. We'll go ahead and lay our gasket in. All right, so we're ready to take this back and put it on the car. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put our cover on. So these are our spark plug tubes. That's what's going to go in here. So that's, once we get the valve cover over top, that's kind of our focus point, is to make sure that they're going through the gasket correctly. All right, so we'll go ahead and get it placed in there. So just got to get, here we go. All right, so I can look down, I can see all the tubes starting to press in. There you go, and it just pops right in. All right, so it also supplied a new gasket washers. I'll go ahead and put those on. All right, so I'm going to start in the center. All right, now we'll go ahead and tighten it up. We'll do the same thing, start in the center and work our way out. Just kind of a couple turns at a time. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and put our vacuum hold downs back on. I always try to put the hose clamp back in the same groove it already left. We'll go ahead and put our cover on. Okay, so now we're ready to put our coils back in. Okay, so now we're ready to put our coil packs in. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get them set halfway, and then we'll plug our plug in. All right, just go ahead and push them down. And this little lip right here, you'll hear click as it goes into the lip. of the valve cover. All right, so then we had two that were studs to hold our cover on. All right, so now we'll go ahead and put our cover back on. All right, we're all set. We'll go ahead and start it up and then give it a test drive.